So when I'm talking to a prospective member on our console, I generally say there are three reasons why you would consider the Collective Genius. Number one is you have access to the best and the brightest real estate investors in the United States. And to me, that's worth the price of admission tenfold over. The second reason is because the buying power that we have with over 240 members, there's a lot of buying power there, so there's a lot of discounts and ways for our members to save on services that they need with our service providers, which is, again, another benefit in itself. The third reason, a lot of this happens just by conversations at the pool or conversations at dinner or breakfast or lunch where a real estate investor may have a funding need. They may have a turnkey asset that they need to move more of. Jason Lewis out of Salt Lake is one of those members that has reached out to me in the past and said, if you ever come across the deal that makes sense, please, send it to me. He's one of many. I know that he has invested in a few syndication deals with a few of our members, and every syndicator within our group has built relationships with whether it's Mike Zlotnick or Jason Medley or any of our other members that are looking for syndication deals, Connie Wang. If we have a premier member that is looking to buy certain criteria in the state of Florida, in the state of Georgia, all throughout the Southeast, I think there was 6 different states that Rich and Adam, 2 of our premier members, said, hey, we are looking for inventory. We want to buy 10,000 doors in the next year or two, whatever the time frame was. And so immediately we started making connections with any of the members that were in those states. And I know that in Oklahoma alone, they've purchased, I believe it's over 100 doors already in less than a year. Those connections, as new members come on in those states, guess who they get connected to first? One of those relationships will at times may equal 20, 30, 40 additional deals a year. The buying power of the group, the connectivity of the group, and frankly, just the conversations that naturally happen, and the next thing you know, you have a relationship where someone may be buying or selling assets to you. I probably only know about a quarter of what goes on within the group. I can think of Ken Majumar as one of those examples who invested with 2 of our land guys out of Chicago. I remember him saying to me, I wanted to give them $1 million, and they could not accept all of it on the first round of funding. He could only give them $500,000. The number one challenge that we see on applications is scale. Scale means different things to different people. One of my favorite member stories is Jared Irby and Ren Bartlett. These 2 gentlemen came into CGO wanting to scale and grow. Fast forward 3 years later, they are now from less than 10 to over 100 employees with one of the best cultures. And, oh, I forgot, going from 1 market to 9 all throughout the Gulf Coast. Ren just recently did a presentation from the main stage and talked about how they had to change first. The best leaders had the best culture. They elevated other leaders within the organization. And when you have 170 employees, you have to invest in people, invest in your culture. This is bigger than money. They are growing human beings that are so loyal to their company that no one can come in and take that employee away from them because they're investing in human capital. They're investing in their people. And a lot of what we do within this organization, it's not about your bank account. It's about how are you growing a sustainable business that's not just sustainable for you. What I love about this organization and what I love about my role is when members come into the Collective Genius, my goal is to, with intention, make sure they get what they need by connecting them with members, other members that do what they need help with well. And usually what happens is that individual also can help that member as well with something that they have challenges with. Alex Wentland from Las Vegas texted me yesterday and asked for a connection with someone in the group that has a full-time marketing director that takes care of all of their advertising to bring leads into their business. The first person I thought of was Ren Bartlett. They've had a marketing and advertising person on their team. That may seem like a really simple connection, but if you've never hired a marketing director before, it's probably good that you talk to someone that has one currently, has hired someone in that role, has managed, has a job description, salary requirements. It may seem simplistic, but those are some of the easiest and best connections that we make on a daily basis. If you're a real estate investor and you're considering CG, and maybe you're on the fence. If you're on the fence, you should fill out an application. If you do 25 to 75 transactions, you may be a perfect fit for our select group. That group is all about helping you become a real estate investing business, not just a hustler that is buying and selling paper or buying and selling assets. You truly scale into a business. If you're doing over 75 and you have a team of 5 to 10 employees and you're doing 100 transactions a year, but you need to be around others that are like-minded, all you have to do is fill out an application. If the numbers are there and the ability to want to be a part of a community and go give, jump on a consult with me. It's 45 minutes to an hour. If we're a great fit, perfect, we'll move forward. If not, that's okay. Not everyone is ready for either one of those groups that we just mentioned, but I will tell you this, creating a time frame that maybe it takes you 3-4 years to get to where you want to go. Our goal is to get you there in 12 months or 6 months. That is the biggest reason that you should consider CG. About how do I become a better business owner as well as a better human being. And if you are the right fit, we'd love to have you.